definitely say that this is going to be one of the most awkward group projects. We have to rate everybody and decide who is the most motivated and least motivated group member and who was the best and worst manager. We also have to go over our group norms and decide if we followed them or not, which we didn't really follow any. And we have to try to come up with ways to change the rubric and the survey to make them better.
We developed group norms because, as William states in the book, norms are valuable because they let team members know what's expected of them.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
So I guess we just get started. We should start off with going over the group norms. Erin, do you have the sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. One of our first norms is that we always show up on time.
So Amanda does this thing where she's always 5 to 10 minutes late. It's still in the acceptable range, so none of us can really call her out on it. I read on this website that being late to a meeting can create hostility between the group, and that's exactly what Amanda's doing. Are you going out tonight?
I don't know if I should. I told Erin I'd finish this project by like 10, so.
Oh, okay.
But I should just go.
Yeah,
Beth's gonna be out. I can just do this tomorrow.
Has Gabby sent you her section yet?
No, she hasn't.
That's where she was supposed to send it to you last night by 10.
I know. Wasn't it one of our norms that we were going to send each other our stuff on time?
Do you think Erin finished the project yet?
Probably.
Hope so. I know that our third norm is like do your best work to the best of your ability, but I'm in college, I'm in a sorority, like I have other obligations to do, so I can't always put 100% in just this class.
As a group, we pretty much lacked motivation, but if I had to pick someone who was the most motivated, I'd probably say it was Erin. Gabby was probably the least.
I think Gabby had a lot going on outside of class, so she put forth the bare minimum to get by, and Erin tried twice as hard to make up for the fact. But at the same time, the group is basically begging for someone like that. Since we all get the same grade at the end, it was easier for Gabby not to put forth the effort.
I would say that I was motivated by the expectancy theory of motivation. I worked hard because I believed that my effort would lead to a better performance and increase the instrumentality or the chances that I would receive a good grade. Getting a good grade is very important and has a strong valence. The strong instrumentality paired with the strong valence led me to make sure the project was the best it could be before we turned it in, no matter how long it took.
We really need to find a way to motivate Gabby.
Yeah, allbusiness.com states, when people lose their motivation, their job performance suffers. They become way less productive.
We came up with a way to increase Gabby's motivation. It'd be perfect to incorporate the equity theory of motivation into our group, but it'd be necessary to change the survey and the way the points are distributed to the group members. The group manager would rate the members 1 through 4. Number 1 would receive the highest grade, and number 4 would receive the lowest grade because it would be respective to the amount of effort they put in. As of now, the outcome is the grade we receive, and the input is the individual's effort. Even though we all put in different inputs and different amounts of effort, we still receive the same outcome. We hope this would increase Gabby's motivation because she won't want to be consistently number 4, and it would also make the member who puts in the most amount of effort happier because the ratio will balance out and they will receive a better outcome.
So we still need to do section 3, so I pulled out the old paper and I was looking at the rubric if you guys had any suggestions on what we should change.
Well, the comments you put on here aren't very specific. I mean, they just say weak. How are we supposed to know how to fix that?
Yeah, and then another thing I would incorporate or change a little bit is section 3, where it's talking about the outside sources. If you could be a little bit more specific about the fact that we just need one source for each section, that would be really helpful. But we still need an inside source for section 3 about the rubric.
Oh yeah, it's right here on page 286. It says specific feedback focuses on particular acts or incidents that are clearly under the control of the employee.
Amanda was our best manager because she was really good at planning and controlling. And Kristen would probably be our worst because she was the first manager, so she had a really hard time planning the project and delegating the work. I think she just felt too bad telling someone what to do and giving people directions.
I would say Amanda was our best manager. She was a really good leader and she was really organized. Basically, she was really conscientious.
What does conscientious even mean?
She's pretty much just really organized, hardworking, responsible, and thorough.
Oh yeah, she observed our work habits and delegated our work based off of what she saw.
Erin's the hardest worker. Does all the grunt work. Gets everything done. I mean, literally, everything. I would say that Gabby is the looker in our group, the mascot, if you will. Could put her face on a bunch of magazines and we'd sell a lot. But as far as work goes, she puts in less than average. Kristen, I would have to say, is the quiet one. She's kind of hard to figure out, but she gets her job done. And then I would say that Erin probably just fills in the rest. Alright, so it's been 45 minutes, so let's just divide up the work and we'll meet again on Tuesday, okay? Alright, so Gabby, can you please do this? Kristen, you do this for me. And Erin, you should do all this for me, please. Do I look up to previous managers as role models? Absolutely not. Kristen, by far, was the worst, though. She did not delegate our work. I had no idea what I was doing at the end of the meeting, and we got the worst grade on that project.
You would have done the same thing if you were the first manager, though.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, 2 of the top 9 mistakes that new managers make are being too nice and not delegating any of the work. So, who says you wouldn't have?
So, how long do you think this is going to take?
I don't know, it should take about an hour probably. Okay. Why don't we just call it quits for today and we'll meet again next week Tuesday.
Alright, sounds good.
Good. So how are we like dividing this up? Like, what are we doing?
Well, I don't know, we have like this part to finish, so why don't we just split it up amongst the 4 of us?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, well I gotta get going.
So, what are we supposed to do?
No, I have no idea. I guess we'll just figure it out next meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll just leave this with you and you can, like, figure it out or whatever you want to do. We gotta go.
Awesome.
We gotta go.
I've really put myself in Erin's shoes, and I figured out how I could be a better team member for our group. Through this project, I've learned what my team members have thought of my effort in the group, and I also learned how to become a better team member. I think that 360 feedback would have been beneficial in this survey, though. I've done some research, and I found that feedback recipients gain insight into how others perceive them and have an opportunity to adjust behaviors and develop skills that will enable them to excel at their jobs. If I would have received 360 feedback sooner and knew what I did wrong, I would have put more effort into the projects.
Hey, has anybody seen my shoes?